Okay, so is the screen visible?
Yes.
Okay. And fine. So we will start with uh, today's. I think we need to solve maybe two or three more different types of problems, and then we'll be done with projection of points. So the remaining problems are on the similar lines as what you have seen. Maybe yesterday's problem, this particular problem, wherein there are 2 points separated by some distance. You have to find the distance between the top views, or problem like this where the top views are joined by a line which is at some 40 degrees to xy. You have to find the distance between the two lines. So problems like these. So I think a similar problem is there and which is asked many times. So I think we should solve that and then move on to problem which involves 3 points, and then finally see a unique problem which involves the shortest distance from xy line. So these are the three types of problems, basically two, but one more just for your information. So three problems that we'll try to finish off today, and also a basic introduction to lines. The next chapter will be given. So this is the plan for today. Let us start. Um, so the statement goes like this. Uh, 2 points P and Q are on HP. 2 points P and Q are on HP. The point P is 30 mm behind VP. Q is 50 mm in front of VP. In front of VP. The line joining the top views makes an angle of 40 degrees with XY. So the line joining the top views makes
Excuse me, sir. Can you
makes an
bring paper down, sir? Little bit down. Ah, okay, sir.
40 degrees with XY. So you need to find the horizontal distance between horizontal distance between their projectors. Parallel to XY line. So 2 points P and Q are on HP. Point P 30 mm behind VP. Q is 50 mm in front of VP. The line joining the top views makes an angle of 40 degrees with XY. Find the horizontal distance between their projectors parallel to XY line. This is a statement. Similar to what you have solved yesterday. Very similar, I should say. So one point is behind VP and on HP. The other point is in front of VP and on HP. So point P is in which quadrant or common to which quadrants?
Second and third.
Exactly. So point P is common to the second and third quadrant, whereas Q,
First and fourth.
First and fourth.
exactly. Q is common to first and fourth quadrant. So basically all the quadrants have come into picture. Now you need to choose uh, where this point P and Q are in any one quadrant, not two quadrants. So let us assume that the point P is in the second quadrant and the point Q is in the first quadrant. Okay, you can assume the other way around also. You can say that point P is in the third quadrant and point Q is in the fourth quadrant. Doesn't make any difference to the solution. Okay, the final answer, this the horizontal distance between this value is going to remain same, whichever quadrant you consider the point in. It doesn't matter. Now, I'll draw the first and the second quadrant. XY line, VP, HP. So we are dealing with the first quadrant and the second quadrant. So from the values that we have, it is very clear that P is in the second quadrant and Q is in the first quadrant. Okay. So now let us start with P and try to locate the point P. As usual, I have told you, when there are 2 points and when such things are given like the angle between their top views or the angle between their front views or the horizontal distance between their projectors, always you should understand that these 2 points are separated by some distance. There is some distance between these 2 points. So it is better that you locate one point on the left side and the other point on the right side so that there is sufficient gap between the two as we have done in the previous problems. So what I'll do is point P I'll draw slightly on the left and point Q I'll draw slightly on the right. Okay. So this is the observer. This is the viewing direction. So towards the left I will draw the point P. So P is on HP and 30 mm behind VP. So let us say that this is the point P. Point P is on HP. So the point is on the horizontal plane. It is touching the horizontal plane and it is 30 mm behind VP. So this distance, 30 mm. Okay. So this is point P. Now I'll try to locate point Q. Okay. So Q is again on HP and 50 mm in front of VP. So 50 mm in front of VP, but where exactly? I'm not sure. So how is that going to help me to locate? This will help. See, the line joining the top views makes an angle of 40 degrees with XY. So if I find the top view of P, then I'll draw a line at 40 degrees. Then at the end of the line, I should get the top view of Q. So let me try that approach. So now let me locate the front and top views of the point P. So front view of P will be on XY line. Okay, the front view of P will be on XY line. Where is the top view of P?
On HP.
Same position on HP and same position as that of the point. So this is small p, the top view. So this is the top view of P, this is the front view of P. Now I'll use this information. Line joining the top views makes an angle of 40 degrees with XY. So what I'll do is, from the top view of P, I will draw a line like this. Okay. Now, what is this angle? Or you can say, what is this angle? How much is it?
40 degrees.
40. So if you say this is 40 degrees, that means this is also 40 degrees, alternate angles. That means at what angle should you draw this line? What is this angle?
50.
Exactly, 50 degrees. Why? Because this, is 90 degrees. So 90 plus 40 plus 50, 180 degrees. So from point P, if you draw a line at 50 degrees, then when the line intersects the XY line, it will be at 40 degrees. Okay, now just extend this line. Leave it. Now we'll use this. Q is on HP and 50 mm in front of VP. So now what I'll do is, from XY line, from here, say 50 mm in front of VP, I'll draw a line. Okay, so this line which you have drawn at 40 degrees, this will come and intersect this line somewhere here. So what is this point?
Q.
What is this point that I got?
Q.
Is it the front view of Q or top view of Q?
Top view.
Exactly. This is
Top view.
small q. Because we know that the line joining the top views is making an angle of 40 degrees with xy. So on this line, you will get the top view of P and the top view of Q. And we know that Q is 50 mm in front of VP. So any point which is on HP and 50 mm in front, where is the top view of that point going to be? Here. So this point is also, you can say capital Q also, because this is where the point is. It is on HP and 50 mm in front of VP. So the top view of the point and the point itself both are on HP and 50 mm in front of VP. Okay. Now tell me, where is the front view of Q?
On XY line.
On HP.
On XY line. Q dash. Same as you had here, P dash. This is your solution. In 3D, of course. In 3D. And what are you supposed to find? find the horizontal distance between their projectors parallel to XY line. So what you are supposed to find is this distance. This is the projector of P and P dash. This is the projector of Q and Q dash. You are supposed to find this horizontal distance. I hope it is clear. So this is in 3D. In 2D it is pretty simple. All you have to do is draw the XY line. As I told you, the points are in different quadrants. So you cannot write VP above HP or VP and HP above XY line. All that is not applicable when there are multiple quadrants involved. So leave it, only XY line is required. Now start from the left side, locate P dash and P, the front and top view of P. So P dash is on XY line. So you can draw P dash here. P is 30 mm above XY line. So 30 mm above, you can locate P. This is the top view. Now you draw, you can use a protractor. Exactly. Protractor at 50 degrees. So 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So around here, somewhere around here. 50 degrees. So at 50 degrees, you have to draw the line, this line, so that this line, the line joining the top views, is at 40 degrees to XY. Okay. Now, all you have to do is locate the top view of Q 50 mm in front of XY line. So what you have to do is, from XY line, you locate the 50 mm point and just draw a horizontal projection line like this. This line is at a distance of 50 mm from XY line. Now what you have to do is extend this 40-degree line so that it intersects this line which is at 50 mm from XY line. Where the intersection happens, that point is the top view of Q. Because we know that the top view of P and the top view of Q is at 40 degrees to XY line. Last step, if you project Q onto XY line, at the intersection you will get Q dash. So do that. Here you will get Q dash. That's it. Now you have to find the horizontal distance between the projectors parallel to XY line. So what you want is, you want this distance. So this distance you have to find, horizontal distance. So how much are you getting?
92.
It should be around 95. If you are drawing to
98.
around 95, 96.
96.
Let me see how much I am getting. Of course, I am not drawing to scale. Can see I am getting around 98. Okay, it is not exactly because I am not sure this 50 degrees is exactly 50. It may be 1 or 2 degrees here and there. So it should be around 95 or 96 degrees, 96 mm. Okay, and it's not over. You have to specifically write that the distance between their projectors projectors is 95 mm. This has to be mentioned. Now your solution is complete. Okay. So this is very similar to the problem that I had given for assignment yesterday. So you can use the same method and solve that problem. So problems will be like this. See, there are only two things possible in such type of problems. Either they will give you the angle between the top views, or sometimes instead of top views they'll say front views. That is also possible. So this may be P dash, this may be Q dash. So they'll say the angle between the front views at 40 degree, 45 degrees to XY line will be given. And you will have to find the horizontal distance. Or it may be the other way around. The horizontal distance is given to you. This 95 mm is given to you. You have to find out this angle 40 degrees. That is the line joining their top views or their front views. At what angle is it inclined to XY line? So these are the two possible ways in which these type of problems can be given. Either find the angle or find the horizontal distance. One of the two. Okay. Next. See, you have dealt with 1 point, you have dealt with 2 points. There is one more type of problem which involves 3 points. So that is what we'll be seeing now. It is simple if you understand the concept. There is nothing in it. There is just one single line, and you have to draw 6 views, 2 views for each point. That's it. But understanding the concept is important, which I think you should be able to because you have solved so many problems. So you should easily understand. Hmm. So this is one typical problem which we'll solve now, which involves 3 points. So the statement goes like this. A point 30 mm above XY line, a point 30 mm above XY line is the front view of 3 points, capital P, capital Q, and capital R. Okay. The top view of R is 40 mm behind VP. Behind VP. Top view of Q is on XY line. And top view of P. Top view of P is 45 mm in front of VP. Draw the projections of the points. Draw the projections of the points and state the quadrant in which the points are situated. And state the quadrant in which the points are situated. So this is the statement. A point 30 mm above XY line is the front view of 3 points. So you are given a location 30 mm above XY line. You are told that this location is the front view of 3 points P, Q, and R. This is the first. Along with this, you are also told that the top view of R is 40 mm behind, top view of Q is on XY, and top view of P is 40 mm in front of VP. So what do you make of these 3 points? Are all these 3 points in the same quadrant or are they in different quadrants? According to you, point P is in which quadrant?
First quadrant.
Yes, because the top view is 45 mm in front and front view of course is above. So you can say that yes, P is in the first quadrant. How about Q? The top view of Q is on XY line. When is the top view of a line of a point on XY line?
When the point is lying on the vertical plane.
Exactly. When the point is on VP, when you look from the top, its top view will be on XY line. So this point Q is on VP. That is why its top view is coming on XY line. So we can say that this point Q is common to first and second quadrant because it is on vertical plane. How about point R? R is 40 mm behind VP. So So it is clear that it is in the second quadrant. So we have points which are in the first, second, and then common to both first and second. So basically you can say first and second quadrant, these 3 points are lying. So let us draw the first and second quadrants in 3D and see how these points are located and how come that all their front views, the front view of all the 3 points are at the same location. How is this possible? Let us understand that. So first quadrant, so you have VP, you have HP, you have the intersection at XY line, you have the first quadrant, you have the second quadrant. So now P is 45 mm in front of VP and its front view is 30 mm above XY line. Okay, so what I'll do is first I'll locate the front view, that is better. So let us say that this point here is 30 mm above XY line, or you can say 30 mm above HP, and this is a point which is the front view of all the 3 points P, Q and R. That means this point which is on VP and above XY line, this is P dash, this is Q dash, this is also R dash. All the 3 front views at the same point. Clear? Now, one by one, I'll try to locate the points basically. So, top view of P is 45 mm in front of VP. So, top view of P is 45. So, where will P be basically? I think P should be somewhere here. The point P, I'm not talking about the view. The point P may be somewhere here, according to me. Now, please observe this distance is 45. The point is 45 mm in front of VP. 45 mm in front of VP. Now, how can I say that this is correct? Because if this is true, then only you will get the top view of P 45 mm in front of VP. Now tell me, where is the top view of P? Where will it come? It should come here. Maybe somewhere here. This is small p, the top view. What is the distance of the top view from XY line? How
45.
much?
45 mm.
Yes. So P, top view, is correct. Now tell me, where is the front view of this point? You are here as an observer. This is your viewing direction. So if I draw from the point P, I'll draw till XY line, sorry, till VP, then will it coincide with this point which is 30 mm above on VP? Will I get P dash here, front view?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes. That means this is the location of P. So P is 45 mm in front of VP and how much above HP? How much? What is this length?
30 mm.
30 mm.
30. Exactly. This is 30. So we have located P correctly. Front view is also okay. Top view is also fine. Now, let us focus our attention to Q. So Q, the top view of Q is on XY line. When is this possible? When the point is on VP. Whenever the point Q is on VP, its top view will be on XY line. So let us check that out. So I say that this point itself is capital Q. The same location where you have the front view of the 3 points is also the location of the point Q. So that means in the top view, here I should get the top view of Q on XY. I am getting it. Okay, if the point Q is on VP, where should the front view of Q come? Where should Q dash be?
At the same point, sir.
Same point. So am I getting it at the same point? Yes. So that means what I've done here is correct. So please observe the point Q is on VP and 30 mm above HP or above XY line. Because of which the front view of Q dash is at the same location as that of the point and the top view of Q is on XY line. So I have located the point Q also. Now I'm left with the third point, R. R is 40 mm behind VP. And of course, the front view is here. So what I'll do is I'll try to locate R. So according to me, R should be somewhere here. This should be the point R, and this is at a distance of 40 mm behind VP. 40 mm behind VP. So this is R. Okay. Now, what is this distance? How much is R above XY line or above HP? Any idea?
30.
Exactly, 30. Because if you assume this 30, only then you can say that its front view, please observe closely, its front view will be on VP and 30 mm above. Is R dash the front view of R? Is it at a distance of 30 mm above XY line and on VP? Yes.
Yes.
So this is exactly where the point R is. R is 30 mm above HP, 40 mm behind VP. Because of which the front view of R is coinciding with this point, R dash. Same, 30 mm above XY line and on VP. Where is the top view of R? Top view of R should be 40 mm behind VP. Let us check it out. I'll draw the top view of R. So it may come somewhere here. This is at what distance? What is this distance from XY line?
40 mm.
40 mm.
40 mm.
40 mm. Is that 40 mm? So what does this show? This shows that P, Q, and R, the 3 points, P, Q, and R, they are like one behind the other. If the observer is looking in the front view, then which point will he see first? P, Q, or R?
P.
It is like you are keeping one point behind the other. First, you are keeping the point Q, first you are keeping the point P, exactly behind P you are keeping Q, exactly behind Q you are keeping R, one behind the other. It is like the eclipse, the solar eclipse or the lunar eclipse. So it is like one is covering the other. So in this case, you can see P is covering Q, Q is covering R. So if you look from the front, which of these 3 points you will see?
P.
You will be seeing P only. Q and R will not be seen because Q is behind P and R is behind Q. So this is how these points are located. And you can see if you want to cross check the front view of P, P dash, the front view of Q, Q dash, the front view of R, R dash at the same location. The top view of P, 45 mm in front, the top view of Q on XY line, the top view of R, 40 mm behind. This is how the points are situated in these two quadrants as per the problem definition. Now here it may look a bit complicated, but if you see the 2D view, it is very simple. All you have to do is draw the XY line. Draw a vertical line. At a distance of 30 mm. 30 mm above HP. Yeah. So this is a point which is 30 mm above HP. This is P dash. This is also Q dash. This is also R dash. This is the front view of all the 3 points. It is very clearly given to you in the statement of the problem. So this is the first thing you are going to locate. I'll just draw it to the side. P dash, Q dash, R dash. Okay. Now, front views are located, no problem. How about the top views? Where is the top view of P? 45 mm in front of VP. So what will happen to P 45 mm in front when HP is rotated?
It goes below XY line.
It will go below. So 45 mm below. So maybe somewhere here. This is small p, top view. Where is the top view of Q?
On XY line.
Exactly. So on XY line here, you can locate Q. Where is the top view of R? How much away from XY line? 40 mm. So when HP rotates and comes and joins, what happens to this 40 line?
Above explain.
It will be above. So you have to extend this by another 10 say till here. Mark a point. This point is small r, the top view, and this is at a distance of 40 from xy line. This is your solution. If you correlate this 2D with 3D, you will get all the answers. Okay. And you can even mention, because it is asked here, state the quadrant in which the points are situated. So it is very clearly given. So it is better that you write very clearly that the point P is in the first quadrant. Point Q is in the first and second quadrant, or you can say common to first and second quadrant. And point R is in the second quadrant. So write this very clearly. So this is a case. I think there are 2 or 3 problems, similar problems like this, where there are 2 points, and this is a slightly tougher one which has 3 points. Okay, but the idea is the points are one behind the other. Okay, and now if you want to go one step ahead, just for the sake of understanding, see there are 3 front views at the same point, at the same location, here and here. Now, from our experience, we know that this is not possible. It is not possible that you are able to see all the 3 front views at the same location. You are going to see one of them. The other 2 will be covered. So tell me, which is the front view you are going to see here? And which is the front view you are not going to see in this position? You getting my point? There are 3 front views at the same location. You can see here P dash, Q dash, R dash. Now, if you are looking in this direction, you are going to see only one of the front views, not all the 3. Which is the front view that you see? Which is the front view that you don't see? Because what you don't see, you have to put in brackets. It's simple. See, when you're looking in the in the front direction, which is the point you're seeing first? P. So obviously, the front view of P dash, that is the only front view you're going to see. This Q dash and R dash are not seen. So you can put Q dash in bracket, you can put R dash in bracket. It is not very clear. I'll write it once again. So P dash into bracket Q dash into bracket R dash. This is how it should be written. See, the point is, it is given that this point 30 above is the front view of 3 points. It is not told that you are able to see all the 3 front views. No, that is not possible only. If you look from the front, all you're going to see is the front view of the point P, nothing else. So these 2 are there, but they are not seen, so you put them in brackets. So this is the problem which involves 3 points. Our last problem. So this is a problem where the shortest distance is given. So the statement of the problem goes like this. A point A is 20 mm above HP. Point A is 20 mm above HP and in the first quadrant. Its shortest distance. Its shortest distance. Shortest distance from XY line is 40 mm. Draw the projections. And determine its distance from VP. And determine its distance from VP. So point A is 20 mm above HP and in the first quadrant, its shortest distance from the XY line is 40 mm. Draw the projections and determine its distance from VP. This is a statement. Okay, now it is clear that the point A is in the first quadrant because it is given. It is also given that the point A is 20 mm above HP. Generally, from your experience, what we have seen is that any point which is in the first quadrant, the location of the point is generally given. Like it is 20 mm above HP and some distance in front of VP. In this statement, are you finding any such value in front of VP? Is it given?
No, sir.
Yeah. So that is the one thing which is different here. But it is given that it is in the first quadrant. How much the point A is in front of VP is not given. How much it is above HP is given. Okay, so this is the first point that you need to understand. So the distance of A in front of VP is not given. What is the meaning of this? Draw the projections and determine its distance from VP. What is this? Determine its distance from VP. It means you are being asked to find this. distance of A in front of VP. You are asked to find this. It is not given intentionally. You are being asked to find the distance from VP. It is this value. How much the point A is in front of VP. That is what you have to find. That is why it is not given. Okay. One extra thing is given to you, which we have not seen till now. That is, its shortest distance from XY line is 40. What is the shortest distance? This is a concept which we have to understand. And to understand this, we have to again go to 3D. It is not possible to understand it in the 2D. So let us start with that first quadrant. I think I have to draw a longer quadrant. So VP X Y. Okay. Now I'll try to locate the point A. Please observe. To locate the point A, let us assume that the point is somewhere here. A. This A, generally any point that is in the first quadrant is some distance above HP. In this case, 20 mm above HP and some distance in front of VP. You can see the distance is X. So X distance in front of VP and 20 mm above HP. This X, how much this point is in front of VP is not given. That is why I put it as X. We don't know what is this value. You have to find out this value. Okay. Now, assume that this X was some random value, to 30 mm, 40 mm, whatever it is. Okay. Then where would you get your front view and top view? Front view will be here. Sorry, top view will be here. Somewhere here. Small a. Because your viewing direction is here. And you are standing here. And the front view would be somewhere here. This is our ideal condition. But unfortunately, we don't know the value of X. So we are stuck. We can't draw this. But ideally, if suppose X was 40 mm, 30 mm, then this is how we would have got. Okay. Now, this shortest distance from XY line is 40 mm. What do you think this shortest distance is? Just draw it slightly away. What do you think is the shortest distance? Shortest distance from XY line is 40. Please observe its shortest. What is this it? What is it referring to?
Point.
Point A.
Point A. So the distance of A from XY line, shortest distance is 40. So if I say that this is the line we are talking about, or this is the value we are talking about, am I correct?
Yes, sir. Hypotenuse.
Exactly. Hypotenuse. From XY line, this point, to this point A. This the shortest distance, or is there any distance shorter than this?
No, sir.
No, sir. This is the short.
Okay, so this is the shortest. So this is what they are referring to, the hypotenuse, as you said. Okay, now if I join it like this and like this, does it make some sense? Ideally, if 40 is given and 20 is given, you can easily use the Pythagoras theorem and find out the value of x. 40 square minus 20 square root of, if you do, you will get the value of x. But this is not mathematics. You have to solve it by the graphical method only, drawing method only. Okay, so now tell me how I should proceed to somehow get this value of x and to get the front view. What I should do? Can I use the shortest distance somewhere? See, the point is, in 3D, yes, I have basically solved it. But this is not the solution. I want the solution in 2 dimensions. So what I should do?
By finding angle, sir.
What angle? Angle, yeah, angle can be found out, but how will you proceed? See, finally you have to draw it in 2D. Okay, let me show you one more thing here. Suppose you take a side plane, let us say RPP. This is the right profile plane. If I project the point A onto RPP, then I think somewhere here it is going to intersect RPP, and I am going to get A double dash, the left side view. Now tell me, what is this distance? How much is this distance?
20 mm.
20.
20 mm. Okay. How much is this distance?
40.
40 mm.
40.
40 mm.
Yes, exactly. Shortest distance. Why? Because this 40 mm line is parallel to the side plane. So if this is 40, this also should be 40. This will be useful to us. Okay, I'll show you how this will be useful. See, let us draw the XY line. The X1, Y1 line. We know that we are in the first quadrant, so we are dealing with VP, HP. Besides VP, you will get RPP. And your, what is that? Median line is going to be besides HP somewhere here. This is the arrangement of planes in the first quadrant. with RPP. Now, how to convert this 3D to 2D? How to convert this 3 dimension to the 2 dimensions? Not clear. I think the screen is coming blurred. Yeah. Ah. Can I blindly draw the front view A dash, because I know that it is 20 mm above?
Sir, screen is blurred.
Yeah, I can see that. Maybe connection issue. Now it does okay. Just check it. 1 second. Here. Now it appears to be okay. Ah, yeah. Okay. Now it is clear. So, yeah, what I was, yeah. I know that the front view is 20 mm above HP, but do I know this distance? How much the point is from the side plane? Is this known?
No, sir.
This is also not known. This X is not known. So it is difficult for me to either locate the front view or even the top view, because I don't know where exactly A dash is going to come, because I don't know the distance from the side plane. Neither I know this distance X, so I can't locate the top view also. So now where should I start from? Can I start from the side view? Can I start from A double dash? Can I locate A double dash in RPP first? Is it possible to locate A double dash? Let us try. See, A double dash. What distance above XY line you will find? 20 mm above. So let us try doing that. 20 mm above. I'll just draw a line. So this is 20 mm above. But this in itself will not help me, because 20 mm above, A double dash can be anywhere on this line. What will help me to pinpoint its location? Shortest distance, 40 mm. Take your rounder. Okay. Take your rounder, measure 40 mm, measure 40 mm, and then with this point as center and radius equal to 40, cut this 20 mm line. Okay. So roughly I can just draw and show you. Yeah. Somewhere here. So if I join these two, this is your 40 line, the shortest distance. And where this 40 intersects this 20 line, this point, what is this point?
A double dash.
A double dash, your side view. Is this correct or is this wrong? You check this 3D, you check this 2D. Are they same or are they different? I hope you understood how to get this. You have to measure 40 with your rounder, 40 with the rounder, and then with this is like measuring this 40 you measure here, and then you come here and intersect with the 20 line. So that point will be A double dash. So basically, this is a problem where you have to start from the side view with the help of this shortest distance 40 and also with the help of this distance which the point A is above HP. These are the only two distance which you require. Okay, so this is a unique problem wherein you have to start with the side view. Okay, now fine, you have started with the side view. It's not over. You have to locate the front and top view also. How can I do that? Front view, it is easy. See, if I just project it onto VP, somewhere on this line, somewhere I'm going to get A dash. I know, but I don't know where exactly. Okay. How about the top view? I'll project this onto median line. So this is the median line. I'm going to project this till the median line. And it intersect the median line here. From here, where should I go? Down, left or right?
Left.
Yes. Why left?
Because the top view is on the left.
Yes, exactly. So I have to go down, I have to go to the left because the top view, HP, somewhere here I'll get the top view is to the left. So I need to go here. Fine. So somewhere here on this line I'm going to get the top view, somewhere here on this line I'm going to get the front view. But where? Do I know the distance? The point is from the RPP. Do I know this distance?
No, sir.
It's not given. So then how to solve this problem? Okay. Suppose I assume that this point is at a larger distance. Say this was 30 this is say 60 So 60 the same thing. A dash, A, this is 20 above HP, and this is the shortest distance 40. Okay, this is also 20. So whatever I've drawn here at some X distance or 30 distance, I've drawn at 60 distance. Are these same or are these different? My point is, Is this distance important? Whether it is at 30 mm from RPP, whether the point is 60 mm, whether the point is 100 mm, or whether the point is 10 mm. Does it make any difference to the location of A dash and A? Are you getting A dash 20 mm above? Yes. Are you getting A at this fixed distance X? Yes. So whether it is 30, 60 or 100, does it make any difference?
No, sir.
You got my argument, what I'm trying to say. See, A dash is 20 mm above, A dash is 20 mm above. A is this distance, X, whatever you call it, X here, X here. This is 40 mm, 40 mm. So this arrangement is same. This is at 30 degree, this is at 60 degree. If I draw another at 100 degrees, are these values of A dash and A going to change? They will not change. So that means what? This distance of how much the point is from RPP, 30, 60, 50, it is independent. If I just draw a line like this, anywhere, let us say 10 mm. I'll draw a line at 10 mm. I'll draw another line at 20 mm. I'll draw another line at 30 mm. Just observe. So this is at 30, this is at 20, this is at 10. Okay. Now where is the front and top view? This is the front view, A dash. This is the top view, A. This is the front view, A dash. This is the top view, A. This is the front view, A dash. This is the top view, A. Is this 20 mm now or is it something else?
So 20.
This distance, whatever it is, X, in all the three cases, is it X or is it changing? So my point is, does it really matter at what distance the point is from RPP? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, anything? It really doesn't matter. Whatever distance you take and you draw, A dash will be 20 mm above and A will be X mm below. That is what I want to show you. Is it clear? So you can draw at whatever distance you please. You can draw at 10 mm, 20, 30, 40, how much space you have, you can draw. A dash will be 20 mm above and A will be X mm below. Now, what is the value of X? Has anyone found out? It is around 35 mm. X is 35 mm in any of these cases. So this is a totally different problem, which is, we call it as shortest distance problem. And in this problem, you have to start with the side view. You cannot start with the front and top view. You have to start with the side view. Locate the side view first. Huh? Huh? Do. Just excuse me one. Yeah. So, as I was saying, mm, the shortest distance involves uh, the distance from this point, the intersection of VP and HP, that is XY line, to the point. So you have to start with the side view, 20 mm above, and at the shortest distance intersect, get the side view, project it onto the top view and onto the front view, and at whatever distance you please, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 from RPP, you can draw a vertical projection line. Intersection 20 mm above will give you A dash front view. Intersection X mm below, you will get the top view. X value is 35. Okay. So these are the some of the problems which are important with respect to projection of points. So what I would tell you is, yeah, I think one problem you can solve. Yes. I think this one problem you can take for assignment. This problem you can solve as it is. That is shortest distance problem. You can solve the same problem for assignment. It is important. And one more problem I'll give you which involves 3 points. So that will be your last problem for assignment. So I think totally you will have around 8 problems. So the statement is a point 20 mm below the XY line, a point 20 mm below the XY line is the top view of 3 points. Is the top view of 3 points P, Q, and R. P is 20 mm below. Q is 35 mm above HP. Below HP. Q is 35 mm above HP. And R is on HP.
P is 20 mm.
P is 20 mm below HP. P is 20 mm below HP. Q is 35 mm above HP. R is on HP. Draw its projections and state their positions. Position means it is a quadrant basically. State their positions and quadrants in which they are situated. So point 20 mm below XY line is the top view of 3 points P, Q, and R. P is 20 mm below HP. So this is the location of the point. Q is 35 mm above HP and R is on HP. So draw its projections and state their positions and quadrants in which they are situated. So it is a similar problem. I think the problem similar to what you had solved for the 3 points. whose front views were at the same location. In this case, the top views are at the same location. So if the top views are at the same location, then you should understand that the points are one below the other. Okay. So the hint that I would give you is, it is like one point is here, the other point is here, and the third point is here. One below the other. So according to me, the topmost point is Q, the point in the middle is R, and the point at the bottom is P. So if you look from the top, this point here is small p, small q, and small r. The top view of all the 3 points. The front view, there will be some distance. R is on xy line. Sorry, R dash is on xy line. Q dash is, I think, 35 mm above. And P dash is 20 mm in front. This is how it is going to. But the point is, all the 3 points are one below the other. That is why the top view is at the same location. So this is a hint I can give you. You can solve it and check it out. So now I think lines will start in the next class because already we have taken. So the point is, now we have solved a lot of problems, and many problems have been given for assignment also. So now you have to solve these assignment problems. Around 8 problems are there, and you have to scan them and upload it in the Google Classroom. So I will be creating one assignment for all, and you have to upload all these 8 problems as a single PDF file. You can use the Adobe Scanner because it will scan the pages automatically. Up to 25 pages, I think it will scan automatically. You have to just focus your camera on the page. So you can use the Adobe Scan and then convert this to a single PDF file. And that PDF file, you can upload it as part of your assignment on points. So I'll evaluate that. So today is what, Tuesday. So at least by, I'll be creating it today. So at least by Saturday, please Friday, or at least last date would be Saturday. At least by Saturday, please see that you upload this projection of points. Now why I'm hurrying up is, once we start lines, then the concept of points you may forget. So before that, your assignment should be done. Okay. So please by Saturday, see that all of you upload the assignment. Okay. So you can put your roll number and you can leave. If you have any doubts, you can ask.
Just show that previous problem.
This one.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, should we draw 3D diagram also, sir?
No. Only 2D. Only this 2D has to be drawn. 3D is for your understanding.
Okay,
If you
sir.
want, you can draw it separately, but not as part of your solution. Your solution should only be 2D.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir,
Ah,
please upload, sir, yesterday classroom recording.
yeah. I tried.